If you have type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance, you have probably been told that sugar is your enemy. You already know that regular table sugar can spike blood sugar levels quickly, but what about the sugar substitutes that are marketed as diabetic-friendly or sugar-free? Are they all safe, or can some of them still damage your health? The truth is, not all sweeteners are created equal, and choosing the wrong one could silently raise your blood sugar, increase cravings, harm your gut, and even make insulin resistance worse. In this video, I am going to reveal the best and worst sweeteners for diabetics based on science, so you can make informed choices and keep your blood sugar in a healthy range. We will cover natural options like stevia, monk fruit, and allulose, which are often recommended for people with diabetes, as well as artificial options like aspartame and sucralose, which have been the subject of heated debate. You will also learn about sugar alcohols like erythritol and xylitol, which can be both helpful and harmful depending on how you use them. But before we go into the list, it is important to understand why sweeteners matter so much for blood sugar control. When you eat something sweet, your body reacts in more ways than just raising or not raising your glucose levels. Some sweeteners can trick your brain into expecting sugar, which may trigger insulin release even without actual sugar. Others can disrupt gut bacteria, which play a role in glucose metabolism. And some can cause cravings that make it harder to stick to a healthy type 2 diabetes diet. Many people with diabetes focus only on avoiding sugar and forget that their choice of sweetener can affect their fasting blood sugar, post-meal spikes, and overall insulin sensitivity. That is why knowing the difference between the best and worst options is so important. In this guide, we will separate sweeteners into two clear categories: the best ones for controlling blood sugar, and the worst ones that can sabotage your progress. I will start with the best, because I want you to know there are safe ways to enjoy sweetness without harming your health. Best sweetener. Number 1, stevia. Stevia is a natural sweetener extracted from the leaves of the Stevia rebaudiana plant. It contains 0 calories and does not raise blood sugar or insulin levels. Multiple studies show that stevia can help lower post-meal blood sugar and may even improve insulin sensitivity over time. It is heat stable, so you can use it in baking and cooking. However, always choose pure stevia extract without added fillers like maltodextrin or dextrose, as those can raise your blood sugar. Best sweetener. Number 2. Monk fruit, also called lo hanguo, is a natural sweetener derived from a small melon native to Southeast Asia. Like stevia, it contains no calories and has no impact on blood sugar levels. Monk fruit extract is rich in antioxidants called magrosides, which may have anti-inflammatory benefits. It is an excellent choice for people with type 2 diabetes and prediabetes, especially if you want a sweetener with a clean taste and no aftertaste. We still have more safe options to cover, but you also need to know about a natural sweetener that is making headlines for being one of the closest replacements to sugar without the glucose spike. In the next section, I will share what it is, why it works so well, and how to use it to keep your blood sugar stable while still enjoying sweetness. Best sweetener. Number 3, allulose. Allulose is a rare natural sugar found in small amounts in figs, raisins, and maple syrup. It tastes almost identical to table sugar, but contains 90% fewer calories and has minimal impact on blood sugar and insulin levels. Research shows that allulose can even help lower post-meal blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity. It is heat stable, so it works well in baking, and because it behaves like sugar in recipes, it is one of the best options for people who want to reduce sugar without compromising texture or taste. Best sweetener. Number 4, erythritol. Erythritol is a sugar alcohol naturally found in some fruits and fermented foods. It has almost no calories and does not raise blood sugar or insulin levels in most people. It is gentle on the digestive system compared to other sugar alcohols and can be blended with stevia or monk fruit for a better taste profile. However, some recent studies have raised concerns about potential cardiovascular effects with very high intake, so moderation is important. Now that we have covered the best sweeteners for blood sugar control, let us talk about the ones you should limit or avoid if you have type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance. These sweeteners may be marketed as safe, but they can trigger blood sugar spikes, disrupt gut health, or increase cravings. Worst sweetener number 1, aspartame. Aspartame is one of the most common artificial sweeteners found in diet sodas, sugar-free gums, and many processed, diabetic-friendly products. While it does not directly raise blood sugar, research suggests it can negatively impact gut bacteria and may alter appetite regulation, leading to more cravings for high-carb foods. For people trying to lower blood sugar and reverse insulin resistance, this can make long-term control harder. Worst sweetener number 2, sucralose. Sucralose is another artificial sweetener widely used in diet products and protein powders. Although it is marketed as having no effect on blood sugar, some studies show that it can raise glucose and insulin levels when consumed with carbohydrates. It can also reduce beneficial gut bacteria. If you use sucralose occasionally, it may not cause noticeable issues, but daily use, especially in large amounts, is not ideal for people with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes. In the next section, we will cover 2 more popular sweeteners that seem harmless but can still affect blood sugar and digestion, especially when overused. One of them is a sugar alcohol that can cause digestive discomfort, and the other is a hidden ingredient in many zero-sugar products that you may not even know you are consuming. Worst sweetener number 3, maltodextrin. Maltodextrin is a highly processed carbohydrate made from corn, rice, or potato starch. It is often added in tiny amounts to powdered sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit to improve texture or prevent clumping. The problem is that maltodextrin has a very high glycemic index, which means it can raise blood sugar levels even faster than table sugar. Many people who think they are avoiding sugar are still getting blood sugar spikes because their sugar-free sweetener contains maltodextrin as a filler. Always check the ingredient list and choose products that are 100% pure without hidden carbs. Worst sweetener. Number 4, xylitol. Xylitol is a sugar alcohol that has a moderate impact on blood sugar compared to erythritol. While it is lower in calories than sugar and has some dental benefits, it can still cause mild glucose elevation in some people, especially when consumed in large amounts. It is also known to cause digestive discomfort such as gas, bloating, or diarrhea, particularly for those with sensitive stomachs. In small amounts, it may be fine for some diabetics, but it is not the best choice for daily use if your goal is to keep blood sugar levels stable. Worst sweetener number 5, agave nectar. Agave nectar is often marketed as a natural and healthy sweetener, but it contains a very high percentage of fructose. While fructose does not raise blood sugar as quickly as glucose, high intake can worsen insulin resistance, increase triglycerides, and promote fat storage in the liver. For people with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or metabolic syndrome, this can make blood sugar control even more difficult. Despite the natural label, agave nectar is not a good choice for diabetic meal plans. Now that we have gone through both the best and worst sweeteners, it is important to remember that even the safest options should be used in moderation. The goal is not to replace all sugar with sweeteners, but to retrain your taste buds to enjoy foods with less sweetness over time. In the final section, I will share how to strategically use sweeteners to lower blood sugar, reduce cravings, and maintain a healthy type 2 diabetes diet. These strategies will help you enjoy sweetness without harming your blood sugar control or overall health. When it comes to using sweeteners safely with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance, the key is strategy and moderation. Even the best sweeteners like stevia, monk fruit, allulose, and erythritol should be part of an overall plan to stabilize blood sugar levels, not a free pass to eat unlimited sweet treats. One of the most effective strategies is to combine sweeteners with protein or healthy fats. For example, adding stevia to Greek yogurt or monk fruit to a protein shake can help slow digestion and reduce the impact on blood sugar levels. This is especially useful if you have insulin resistance or struggle with post-meal spikes. Another important tip is to rotate your sweeteners. This reduces the risk of developing a tolerance to a particular taste and helps keep your gut microbiome healthy. For example, you might use stevia during the week and allulose for baking on weekends. You should also watch for hidden sweeteners in packaged foods. Even products labeled sugar-free can contain maltodextrin, sucralose, or other fillers that can raise blood sugar or cause cravings. Always read the ingredient list carefully and choose options with the least amount of additives. Finally, remember that your long-term goal is to retrain your palate to prefer less sweetness overall. People who rely heavily on sweeteners, even safe ones, can sometimes develop stronger cravings for sweet foods, making it harder to stick to a healthy type 2 diabetes diet. Gradually reducing the amount you use can help you enjoy the natural flavors of whole foods and improve your blood sugar control. Sweeteners are a tool, not a cure. They can help you manage blood sugar levels and avoid dangerous spikes, but they work best when combined with a balanced diet, regular exercise, stress management, and good sleep. Choosing the right sweetener can make a big difference in your blood sugar control and overall health. By focusing on the best options like stevia, monk fruit, allulose, and erythritol, and avoiding the worst offenders like maltodextrin, sucralose, aspartame, agave nectar, and excessive xylitol, you can enjoy sweetness without harming your progress. The truth is that you do not have to give up sweet flavors completely to manage type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, but you do have to be smart about which ones you use and how often you use them. Every choice you make can either help stabilize your blood sugar levels or push them in the wrong direction. Thousands of people are lowering their blood sugar naturally every day by combining the right sweeteners with a balanced diabetic meal plan, regular activity, and stress management. You can start making that change today. The solution is in the link in the description. If you found this video valuable, like it, leave a comment, and subscribe for more science-based strategies to reverse type 2 diabetes, reduce insulin resistance, and protect your health. And for more videos on lowering blood sugar levels, watch the playlist linked in the description. Your blood sugar is in your hands. Make the right choices, and you can enjoy sweetness and health at the same time.